Apex Legends is launching on Switch. They just announced this new Switch gameplay trailer, and it's coming up in just a few days. In less than a week, it will be available. So let's check out the launch trailer. Let's talk about what this means for the game, and then I'm going to explain to you a few things going on with my channel this month that's extra special that I hope you guys pay attention to, because I've gotten some comments that have scared me a little bit, but I want to get into it. Let's go. Ooh, baby. Hey, come on. Yo, this song hit. Bow, 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 down. It's going to be wild playing this on the Switch, man. What is this going to be like?
When I see you.
Seriously.
Come on, brother. Step up.
Edge will be waiting for you down there.
Hey. Come on. Y'all know you vibing with me. Come on now.
After this, we should hang out.
Hey. Yo, that was on and popping, man. Is that even 14? Do they have 1440 on that? Hold on. That was popping, man. That song was amazing. Now, I know you guys love that trailer. Really, the idea of Apex Legends and the Switch is very interesting. And there's two things I want to bring up. One, I got this amazing care package getting me ready for it. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to post a short, most likely, of it on my channel. But look at this custom Apex Legends controller. Let's even take you guys into a full cam here to see this. Look at that. This was sent to me by Apex Legends just to check it out. I actually really like the Pro controllers. But you see, you have the Apex symbol there. You've got I mean, this is just going to be fun, man. Like, we're going to have, when this launches, we're going to hook up the Nintendo Switch. We're going to play with this controller, and we're going to see how well we can do. So that's pretty cool. But they also sent me this, which anybody who plays with Switch more than a little bit knows is important. Someone told me, do not sell this. Like, this is going to be very famous or worth a lot of money or something. Not famous, but worth a lot of money. I mean, I don't know. But micro SD... 128 gigabytes. I mean, you know, it's dope. That's cool. All right, let's move into the next thing though. Now, this is really what's awesome. I wish I could show you what's inside. I don't think I can. What if, oh my God, I can. Wait, you guys can see inside. Look at this. You can see inside. Okay, so this is a viewfinder. So if I hold it perfectly, you guys can see that in there, I'm switching scenes. And in those scenes, you look inside and it's like you're basically inside all these cool cinematic scenes, throughout Apex Legends. And they have a couple of different ones that they actually sent me so I could switch them out. And it's basically like really amazing. This is a toy that used to be back when, I mean, I was a kid and my parents had it. So that's how old it was. It's called a viewfinder, which I found out. And they sent me something else, which I'm not going to tell you, but you have been seeing throughout this video. So we're going to talk about this. And again, pay attention to that short because it's going to be fun. I gave you a little teaser for that short. Let's talk about why this is so important, though, because most people think Apex is dying. Apex is not dying. Apex is actually growing. This final moment where they're going to be playing, let's throw some gameplay on in the background so you guys have something to look at while I'm talking about this. Not great gameplay, but you know it is what it is. Apex Legends is actually about to finally hit its first wave of new players. And new players is really one of the things that games this old, Apex is 2 years old, doesn't get very often. And no game really, when it launches, is ever expecting more players on the back end. Most games, when they launch, get their most hype, their most amount of players, most people checking out the game in the first few months, maybe that first 6 months of the game launching. After that, the goal for game dev and the goal for games is switching to retaining players. And Apex has not only done that, but what's cool in this last year, they found ways to get new players by going to Steam, which is the biggest monthly user marketplace of gaming in the world. Well, maybe not in the world. I don't know what's going on in Asia. Like I said, there's stuff in Asia I'm not paying attention to as concretely as in my world in the United States, kind of Europe. But I know that it's bigger than PS4. It's bigger than Xbox monthly users. It's bigger than Nintendo Switch monthly users. So Steam acquiring Apex Legends, getting access to new players, and now on Switch, there's access to new players. And this is a whole slew of new players. Now, when you compare Xbox Live and PS4, how many users do you think they have in comparison on monthly active users going online versus Nintendo Switch? Yeah, there are more. There are more. There's, you know, roughly in between that, 40 to 60 for PS4 and Xbox. And when it comes down to Nintendo, they're still working in like the 15 millions of online users. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not growing. It's growing. It went from 10 million to 15 million, I believe, in the last year. but it doesn't mean it's there yet. This isn't going to be the same thing as getting it on PS4 or Xbox, where it's more traditional for these consoles to be active in online competitive shooters. But what it is it's a totally new demographic, a new audience. People who have a Switch are not the same people who have Xboxes and PS4s. There might be some overlap, but they are not the same. There's a lot more casual players. There's a lot more younger players. There's a lot more diversity in terms of men and women, ages as well, because it's such a casual console. And that's what Nintendo has geared this for. Take it on a plane. Go, play tennis, break off, sit down on the bench, play Mario Tennis with your friends. That's not some hardcore gamer. And so you're getting that new demo. And that's why this game is growing. So people ask me, is this game dying? No, this game is not dying. This game is actually one of the few games at this point, because they're going to new platforms, growing, despite it being about 2 years plus old. So that's exciting. Having said that, let's go in turn. I know you guys, hopefully you care about what I have to say here, because I read a comment that was a little disturbing for me. And you know what? I want to show you guys what the comment was. And I want to show you what I'm doing differently this month, because this is a very big month and I have a lot of focus on what we're doing in terms of content. I want you guys to know about it because we're making a few changes. I'm gonna show you guys this window right here, and this comment right here by John Cinderman. He's been a subscriber for 2 years, right when I started Apex Legends, and he hit me with something that kind of made me feel something, guys. He said, what happened to YouTube? What happened to YouTube? You used to basically, I remember when your channel was a bit relevant to Apex World, but now it's a random ass video every once in a while. All right, now you know what? Honestly, I read these comments. Like I said, I read all your guys' comments. So what you're saying is getting to me. But I got to tell you what my plans are for this month and why you might have felt that way. I work in esports. I work with an org. I work in content that's broader than just Apex Legends, and I always have. I used to play Smite religiously. I used to play Paladins religiously. I play Apex Legends religiously. But I'm always bigger than that. And I want to tell you guys that I'm still here in the Apex community. So do not worry. I am playing Apex. We're doing a lot of Apex, and in fact, we're ramping it up because of these beginners, because of new players coming in from Apex. We're going to focus on a lot of content, getting back to guides, getting back to tips, getting back to things that are really going to help you improve your game. So if you're curious and subscribing, if you're interested in saying, hey, I want to be a part of this, this is a great thing for you guys to be a part of. Now, I have another thing going on too, which is I'm experimenting with some YouTube shorts. You might have seen them. YouTube shorts have been pretty good for the channel so far. One of the things I want to show you guys about these shorts is not that they're this amazing feature that you guys love the second I drop them, but I want to show you that when you're looking at the way these shorts are performing for my channel, not only are they bringing new subscribers and bringing new eyes, it's not a lot of money, but they're bringing in consistent viewership day in and day out. They start off really slow, but they continue to kind of hit this crazy shorts algorithm, which is something on TikTok I'm speaking about, something that is very big in YouTube, because you know what they're trying to do? They're obviously trying to compete with TikTok, and they're trying to compete with Instagram, and it's a great way for you to grow. And it's one of the things that I'm going to do this month, start getting shorts out and start getting content that's going to be Apex focused, that's really helping you guys improve, helping me improve, talking about high-level things, but also talking about things that are just valuable. It will be very similar, I believe, to Apex Rain Day towards the beginning of when Apex launched. And I hope I get your guys' support in that. But if not, and you guys don't care, just know that that's what's happening. You may see 2 videos a day. You may see one video, then 2 videos. You may see 1 video every now and then, 3 videos a week, but they're more curated, high-quality production videos. But they're Apex-related, and you guys are going to value them. And that's something that I wanted to just say really quickly about what we're doing this month. And I just think it's important to mention that this month I have a really big goal that I'm trying to hit. I have a lot of things I'm doing in my life, just to be really real with you guys. I started this thing, like this diet with my girlfriend, which, has been in tandem of me doing a lot more working out and really focusing on taking care of my body and my mind. I'm obviously been doing a ton. I have a really big goal on growing as far as TikTok and as far as YouTube. And you know what? The real way that I see the light out of the darkness too is getting more content out in front of you guys. I'm really just hoping that you all know that this is something I'm excited about, and you can trust being here at Rain Day Gaming that we're going to be pushing forward with it. And, I think it's just time to kind of get back to some of the roots there, and hopefully you guys agree with me when we're talking about it. The Nintendo Switch is an opportunity you don't always get, and when you get new players coming into a game, it really becomes something where you have to take advantage of it as a content creator, and I've been speaking about that. And I want to know that I'm not apologetic for some of the content that I've been doing that's different, because I think that there is variety. That, variety is the spice of life. You don't always want to do the same thing. And for people who are like, yo, what is your channel? Random videos. To me, even though you've been subscribed for 2 years, to me, even though John, you're saying I'm not liking that there's not as much Apex. To me, it tells me what you're looking for is Apex. That doesn't mean that all I'm offering is Apex. And I think it's important to know I'm a person, you're a person, we're creators, we're doing stuff that not only fulfills our goals, but also fulfills ourselves. And so I have to take that into account. And some of these things that I'm talking about are important, and they're also a part of my content in general. There's another rebrand situation happening, but the biggest thing that I mentioned, the biggest thing that's happening right now is I'm switching computers, and I'm switching to a new setup. And as you can see on this video, I wanted to play this for you here. For those who have stayed right now to this video, you'll see it is super choppy so much of the time. And that is because there's a lot that I'm figuring out with my settings. I have a Go XLR. You can see I'm using this new microphone, which I've had for a while, but I've just now trying it out. I've got a new lighting setup. I'm doing a 3-week intensive that is basically 3 to 4 hours every day with YouTube on the back end side as part of the creator grant that I got this year. And so there is so much happening. And so bear with me, because it may take a day or two where I go radio silent. Then you guys know I'm trying to fix these settings. I'm trying to get this 1440p working right. I'm trying to set up for these videos that are going to be impactful for you, get these shorts ready to go, and kind of get that content plan running so I have enough footage to start editing and putting this all together. But I'm telling you guys, just from the bottom of my heart and from the honesty of my voice here, that this is something that is happening, and I'm pushing forward with you guys. It is going to go down. We are going to have a great month. We're going to cover a ton of Apex Legends for my beginners, for my advanced players, for my intermediate players, and especially for my new Switch players. And so that's why I want to say this is a great moment for all of us to really take things to the next level. Yes, there will be some hiccups. These next 2 days, I need your patience, or these next few days, I need your patience. I'm actually so frustrated. This dang headphone with my Go XLR, I'm trying to find a way to have a setup so that this isn't choking me while I'm playing. It's just, this is the amount of room I have on this dang thing. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. My setup doesn't feel good yet, but it's because I'm switching. And if I want to get to a better setup, I have to let go of the one that I have. And let that be a lesson in life, just to make sure you guys understand what I'm doing. It's not easy. It's not fun. This is the worst part of it. But I know I'm going through the worst part to get to the better part, to get a better thing, because I need a more powerful computer to do everything that I want to do. I need a bigger monitor to be able to record and play at 1440. I need to take time to figure out these settings so I can bring you guys even better gameplay. And I need to record enough so I can bring you the amount of shorts and the amount of content and the amount of guides and the amount of tips and the amount of experience throughout these seasons that you are going to appreciate. And it's just a simple fact of putting in the work. I'm putting in the work on myself. I'm putting in the work on the channel. I'm putting in the work on all my other socials. And I hope you guys understand that even though it feels like I haven't been doing a lot of Apex, I'm here. I'm here. All right? I'm here. We rocking it. We will be there. It's going to be, we're going to roll through. But the biggest thing in life is to take the next step. That's what I felt is missing so much when people say they want to do something. And the hardest thing for me, dude, take the next step. Just move forward. Finish it. Get done. Get done the first part. Go to work out. Go to the gym. Do 10 push-ups. You probably do more. But as long as you just get in the gym and say, I'll just do 10 push-ups, then you probably might do a few bicep curls. Then you might do a pull-up or two. You might do some more push-ups. Then you might feel good and say, all right, let me walk on the treadmill for a little while. Soon, you went in there to do 10 push-ups and you got a whole workout in. And you didn't go in because a whole workout was way too hard of a hill to climb after not working out for too long. But 10 push-ups got you there. That's what we're doing here. So let me just get my rhythm, guys. It is going to happen. I'm really excited, actually. And not only this, like, for the stuff that people are sending, for all the things, we got this crazy Pizza Hut fridge back there that you guys are seeing. There's some awesome stuff happening. I'm very excited to share all of it with you. But I do believe that, I've been on this journey over these past 2 months, really focusing on myself and really focusing on creating, short form content, a lot on TikTok, but also doing a lot of stuff on YouTube that is expansive. And I think when you look at life, man, you go for the numbers, but sometimes the numbers aren't there whether you try your hardest or not. So build a holistic plan is what I've learned. Do things that work no matter what, whether the numbers are there or not, and eventually all of that will show up. That's what I've always done in my career, and I'm going to keep doing it now. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, never give up, never stop gaming. Subscribe to stay tuned for all we've got coming in Apex Legends this month, and I'll see you next time.